I represent District 3 in this school district, and District 3 is where Centennial Elementary School is. And so I feel like I really need to speak to something that has happened this week. And the events that happened at Centennial this week really break my heart. It breaks my heart because the supposed adults in the room end up putting kids, innocent kids, our kids, in the middle of our culture wars. And that is not okay. A parent calls Como 4 News and posts on social media making claims that their child has been discriminated against because he wasn't allowed to play with his friends during a meeting that is specifically meant to give BIPOC kids a safe place to talk. That's all it's there for. So let me be clear, there are days when kids can bring an ally to this meeting, but that day was not that particular day. Let me also be clear that this BIPOC group was put together because our kids said they wanted it. They asked for it. Which begs the real question for me is what's happening to our kids in the schools that make them not feel safe? That's the real question here. So after the emails that the principals received, you just can hardly imagine some of them. And my mother, God rest her soul, taught me better than to write anyone, "I hope you get cancer and die." That's what the principal received. That is not okay. They wrote this to an elementary principal who has given her life to public service because she gave her kids what they asked for, a time when they could come together and talk about being the only, and possibly being the only BIPOC kid in the classroom, or how they're just feeling in their life. When I read that email, that stack of emails that she handed to me, I sat back in my chair and I thought to myself, Jesus must be weeping. In all honesty, I know a few of these kids and their parents personally who are in this BIPOC group. They are my friends. They waved with me wearing Halloween costumes in front of Good Shepherd Church when I was running for school board. So it broke my heart when I knew that some of that magic that those kids felt in that BIPOC group has been compromised by the actions of a few. I talked to their moms today, and let's just say they too have had to have some pretty tough conversations with their kids. And they will continue to have that. This could have happened in any number of our schools, because as you've heard tonight, they all have mentor groups. But they purposely targeted Centennial Elementary. And that is not okay. That is not okay. Many of our schools have mentors and safe places for BIPOC kids to go, and other types of minorities as well. And despite the cries that some of them will continue to say about those mentor groups, we will continue to have them. I know 100% that our students will be more respectful of the needs of our BIPOC students for space and privacy than their parents have been. So with that, we're going to take about a 5-minute break to use the facilities and get a drink of water. And
yes, need a motion. Yeah. I move for a 5-minute recess.
Second.